Have you ever felt like manifesting your dreams is way more complicated than it needs to be? What if I told you that quantum manifestation, yes, that powerful process people are buzzing about, is actually simpler than you think, and you can start using it today with small shifts in your mindset and daily routine? Stick around, because in this video you're going to discover how science and consciousness intersect, simple steps that anyone can use, and the surprising ways you might already be manifesting without even realizing it. By the end, you'll see how easy it is to tune into your desires and finally make them a reality. Welcome back, friends. If you're new here, my name is Your Name, and on this channel we dive deep into mindset, manifestation, and the hidden power of the human mind. Today's video is going to change the way you look at manifestation forever. So many people think it's about rituals, long checklists, or mysterious forces outside of themselves. But the truth is, quantum manifestation is far more natural and far more aligned with how your brain and energy already work. In fact, the science behind it shows us that our thoughts don't just stay in our heads, they ripple into the quantum field, shaping outcomes in ways we're only beginning to understand. Now, before we get started, I want you to take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Feel that little shift? That's exactly what we're talking about today, how tiny changes in awareness can create big results. So if you've ever tried manifesting and felt frustrated or wondered if it's all just hype, stay tuned. This video will give you clarity, simple steps, and a whole new sense of empowerment. In this video, here's exactly what we're going to explore together, so you know what to expect and can stay with me till the end. First, we'll break down what quantum manifestation actually means in simple, everyday language. No complicated jargon, just clarity. Then, we'll look at the science and psychology behind it, from the quantum field to how your subconscious mind programs your reality. After that, I'll walk you through practical steps you can start applying today to manifest with ease, even if you're brand new to this. We'll also uncover some of the common mistakes people make, things that might be blocking your manifestations without you realizing it. And of course, I'll share gentle lifestyle tips that make the process flow more naturally. Along the way, I'll ask you some reflection questions to keep you engaged and help you apply what you learn to your own life. And at the end, I'll give you a simple recap and a powerful call to action so you can move forward feeling inspired and supported. So if you've ever wanted to understand how to bridge science, spirituality, and daily living into one effortless practice, this video roadmap is your guide. Let's begin. Let's start by clearing up the biggest misconception. Manifestation isn't about magically snapping your fingers and waiting for the universe to deliver your dream car or dream house. At its core, quantum manifestation is about aligning your inner state, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, with the reality you want to create. The fascinating part is that quantum physics actually supports this idea. Researchers like Dr. Joe Dispenza and scientists studying the quantum field explain that our thoughts are not just invisible sparks in our brain, they generate measurable energy. And energy, by its nature, interacts with the field of possibilities that surrounds us. Think of it like this: you are a radio transmitter. When you think in fear, doubt, or lack, you're tuned into one frequency and life reflects that back to you. But when you shift into gratitude, possibility, and focus, you tune into a completely different frequency, one that brings opportunities, connections, and results into your path. That's why you'll often hear the phrase, "Your outer world is a mirror of your inner world." It's not just a metaphor, it's physics, biology, and psychology working together. Now you might be asking, how do you actually use this? Here, where it becomes simple. Step 1, clarity. You must know what you truly want, not vague wishes, but a clear picture. The brain works better with specificity. Step 2, emotional alignment. This means practicing the feeling of already having what you desire. Neuroscience shows that when you rehearse emotions, your brain rewires itself as if the event has already happened. This isn't imagination for fun, it's training your nervous system to expect and attract that reality. Step 3, consistent action. Manifestation isn't passive. Once your mind and emotions are aligned, you'll notice intuitive nudges, little pulls guiding you toward opportunities. Acting on those is how you bridge thought into reality. And here's a tip that often gets overlooked. Your environment matters. If you're trying to manifest abundance but your surroundings constantly reinforce lack, your subconscious picks up on that. So, start small. Declutter your space. Surround yourself with reminders of possibility. Even a small vision board or a daily gratitude journal can shift your environment to support your mind. Now let's also talk about the mistakes. One of the biggest is obsessing over when something will show up. That energy of impatience actually signals to your brain that it doesn't exist yet, and so you unconsciously reinforce the lack. Instead, focus on enjoying the journey. A second mistake is ignoring self-worth. You can visualize all day, but if deep down you don't believe you deserve it, you'll sabotage your progress. So part of quantum manifestation is gentle self-work, affirming your worth, practicing self-care, and noticing limiting beliefs when they come up. I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's one thing you've been desiring lately? Something that lights you up, even if it feels a little out of reach. Hold that in your mind. Notice how your body feels when you imagine it. That sensation is the beginning of alignment. And the more often you return to it, the stronger your signal becomes. Before we dive deeper, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing you're currently trying to manifest. It could be anything: a healthier lifestyle, financial freedom, a loving relationship, or even just more peace in your day-to-day life. Don't be shy, because when you write it down, you're already taking the first step in bringing it into the physical world. Plus, you never know who else in this community might be working toward the same thing and can support you. And if you're finding value so far, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps this message reach more people who might need it today. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because every week I share practical tools, research-backed insights, and empowering guidance to help you live a more aligned life. By staying connected, you'll never miss the steps that can completely transform your reality. Now take a second, tap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's keep going. Because the next part of this video is where things really start to click. So let's take a moment to bring everything together, because clarity is what turns information into transformation. We began by uncovering that manifestation is not about magic tricks or waiting for luck. It's about aligning your inner world with the reality you want to experience. Science shows us that your thoughts and emotions generate energy, and that energy interacts with the quantum field, influencing what unfolds in your life. We explored 3 key steps. First, gaining clarity on what you truly want, because a focused mind is a powerful mind. Second, aligning your emotions with that desired reality, which literally rewires your brain and nervous system to expect it. And third, taking consistent, inspired action, following those intuitive nudges that bridge the gap between imagination and physical experience. We also touched on the common pitfalls, like obsessing over timing, which creates resistance, and undervaluing your self-worth, which can silently block your manifestations. And of course, we emphasized the importance of your environment, because what surrounds you reinforces what you believe. The beauty of this process is in its simplicity. You don't need hours of rituals, you don't need to be perfect, and you certainly don't need to control every detail. All you need is awareness, alignment, and gentle consistency. When you practice even small shifts daily, like gratitude journaling, visualization, or simply catching a negative thought and replacing it, you're already rewiring your reality in powerful ways. Now here's your next step. Don't just watch this video and move on, take action. I want you to choose one simple practice from what we talked about today and commit to doing it for the next 7 days. Maybe it's writing down your vision each morning. Maybe it's practicing the feeling of already living your dream. Or maybe it's decluttering one corner of your space to align your environment with abundance. Pick one, stick with it, and notice how your mindset and your reality begin to shift. And while you're on this journey, share your progress in the comments below. This community is here to support you, and your story could inspire someone else to keep going. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because that small click really does help spread this message to more people. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because every week I'm sharing new insights on manifestation, mindset, and living your most empowered life. Remember, change begins the moment you decide to align with it. So start now, and let this be the week you move closer to your vision. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this video reminded you that manifestation doesn't have to be complicated. It's about tuning into the energy you already carry within you and allowing it to guide your reality. If this message resonated, keep revisiting these practices, because the more consistent you are, the more natural it becomes. And remember, you are more powerful than you realize. Every thought, every emotion, every small choice is shaping your future right now. So carry that awareness with you as you move through your day. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and join this growing community of like-minded creators and dreamers. Together, we're building a space where science meets spirituality and where inspiration turns into action. Until next time, keep believing, keep aligning, and keep creating the life you deserve. I'll see you in the next video.